Welcome back. While the markets are taking a leg down, we have one stock which in particular has been underperforming right from the word go this morning, and that is Ixigo or Travenues Tech. And that's the stock which is on our Midcap Spotlight. Why do I say the stock is tanking? Because if you look at the reported numbers, the revenue of the company grew by 37%. And on a reported EBITDA basis, there was a loss of 3.6 crores versus an EBITDA gain of 18 crores. And that flowed all the way to the bottom line, where the company reported a loss of 3.5 crores versus 13 crores. But here's where the catch is. The EBITDA adjusted for ESOP expenses is actually up 36% at 28.5 crores. So that's the number one should look at. Reported EBITDA obviously is because of that non-cash ESOP expense. And even if you look at the internals, gross transaction value was up 23%. Revenue was up 37%. Gross transaction value up 23% implies that the take rate of the company was higher, and that is reflecting in the contribution margin, which has increased by 20% as well. Across the board, flights grew by 29%. That's margin accretive for them. Buses grew by 51%. That's a low base, but growth driver for the company. Trains, obviously, 12%. Second quarter is usually seasonally the weaker quarter for all these travel players. But because of higher take rates, their contribution margins have increased by 20%. And cash flow from operations, that's the real metric as against just the EBITDA. When there is such a large non-cash expense, cash flow from operations itself is up 30% at 91.5 crores. So yes, the street got spooked by the fact that there was a reported EBITDA loss, but the internals suggest otherwise. And now the triggers as well. There is a stronger season in the second half. And more importantly, if you look at Travenues Tech, Process invested about 1,300 crores for 10% stake at 280 rupees per share. And in that release, Process said that they intend to hold up to 16% stake in the company. So 10% has been given by a QIP, but the other 16% the management said they can buy from wherever. So you do have, some support coming in from Process's intention to increase their stake up to 16% as well. So that suggests that, while the stock had opened lower because of a reported EBITDA loss, the internals are a lot stronger than what the street is worried about.
Well, very interesting, especially the Process part where you mentioned that they could actually pick up another 6% stake and could be from the open market as well. But with that, it's all the time we have on this edition of Midcap Radar. MF Corner when we return.